Alrighty, so it's time to transplant tomatoes. They've been screaming bloody murder at me to transplant them, especially these right here. Look how tall they are already. But so how I'm transplanting my tomatoes is, first of all, I'm putting soil in my cup, packing it down, not too much, and then I'm poking a hole in the center of it, the cup. And then we are digging up one of the plants. It's kind of hard with one hand, but something like this. Now we got our little transplant here, and you stick him right there. And I plant mine all the way up to the first seed leaf, like you see here. Just like that. And that is how I'm transplanting my tomatoes. And then the very last step is you want to water them. And then, well, I put my name tags on first, then I water them. You can see all the name tags here. All these tomatoes. It's a bunch of them. Okay, so now it's the peppers' time to get transplanted. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but that is rain, and it's really cold outside, and it's feeling really good in here right now. It is nighttime, and once again, it's bad, very bad lighting for recording. But hopefully, it should come through good. So, I got my peppers, and I should be able to pull them out just like this, and they're going to be just like little plugs that you plant. And I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this. So we got our soil here, and I'm just filling out the pots like so, and then I'm making a hole in the pot. Then I'm grabbing a plant just like this, and then I'm sticking, well, you gotta loosen up these roots a little bit. So like I was saying, you plant the pepper all the way up to its first leaves that it had, and then I'm just putting down the soil, packing it down a little bit, not too much, and then the next step is to label it and then water, and that's how I'm planting my peppers. So this is about maybe a week after I transplanted them, and they're looking good. They're definitely growing a lot, and they're just looking good. Like this right here, this is a really nice. It's bushy and compact, and so are these right here. I mean, they're all pretty much like this plant right here, which is very good. If you remember, about this time last year, I uploaded a video. It was on April 16th, and it was on little teeny tiny tomato plants that had their first leaf, and it was barely any tomato plants. Well, now look at all these tomato plants I'm growing this year, and definitely look at how they're growing. I mean, they're looking awesome. And I'm definitely, these peppers are pretty darn awesome looking too, and they're just looking the best they can be. And remember those bell peppers I bought last year when I was transplanting them? I think it was around May when I was putting them in the garden. Well, I'm going to transplant them a little bit more earlier in the garden than that this year. And I already bought some from the school, and that's how hers are looking like compared to mine here. And to conserve on space, I might end up using 6 packs like what she's doing. I mean, you can fit 6 plants in an area this big compared to 6 plants in an area, you know, this big. But the only con to that is I can leave mine bell peppers in these pots longer than she can leave in her plants in the 6-packs. And also my roots in these pots have more ability to grow and stretch out. And yeah, but that's how everything's looking. I just recently transplanted these though. I mean, they're a little bit yellow, not as quite as good looking, but I mean, compared to these are doing awesome. I know one or two of y'all has to be about to ask me, what is this right here in my tomatoes? Well, this right there, that is a temperature. It tells me a temperature, and it sends a wireless signal up to my room, and it monitors it records the high and the low of the day, and that's what that is. And every time the little thing beeps with the red light on, then it's sending a wireless signal. But that's what that is. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little update and how I transplanted these tomatoes and peppers. But I'm definitely enjoying this greenhouse. It's still not done, but it's done enough. And these tomatoes are looking awesome, especially compared to last year. And if garden ever gets to drying out, I'm definitely going to be planting these earlier than I did last year. Maybe, hopefully by late April, they'll be transplanted in the garden.